Soyer la'azazel, contained as it were the averos of all of Klal Yisrael, and was pushed off the mountain as a symbolic destruction of all of the averos of Klal Yisrael. Rav Shimshon Pincus, Zecher Tzadik V'Bracha, explains that the Azazel represents this concept of fighting evil. And Rav Pincus says from the Azazel we can learn two vital lessons about how to fight our Yetzer Hara. The first one is V'shilach bi'ad ish iti. We didn't just take the Azazel and say, here, you come over here, why don't you take the Azazel into the Midbar? No, it was a person who was prearranged. It was a person who was designated. A person doesn't go to fight his Yetzer Hara on a whim. We have to prepare, and that's what Musar Svarim are for. A person constantly working on the Yirah Shemayim and constantly growing. There are battle tactics. How we fight against the Yetzer Hara and understanding how he fights against us. A person has to be designated. A person has to be ready and vigilant for that battle. And the second thing is the Mishnah in Yuma tells us that when the fellow taking the Azazel out would go out into the desert, it was a long journey. There would be booths, 10 booths all along the way every now and then. It would be very hot, and he would sit there and he would rest, and he would offer him even food and drink, even though it was Yom Kippur if he needed. A person on their way to fight Ra needs chizuk, needs constant encouragement, needs people, needs rabbeim, needs those who are going to help him to get through that process, to push all of his averos off the cliff, as it were. When it comes to spiritual battles, a person can't go it alone. You have to have people to give you that chizuk. You have to be ready for the battle, prepared for the battle, and you have to have people to help you along, to guide you along that difficult and arduous process.
Thank you for listening to the Guard Your Eyes Daily Chizuk broadcast. Pass them on to your friends and help spread Kedusha in the world.